So, yeah, I did a thing. I did a really bad thing. Welcome in, everybody. We are very, very much late as always. Hashtag blame Hayden. Oh dear, I'm such an idiot. I should have checked things over properly. That is my New Year's resolution for 2025, is to properly check over config files on the stream, because I did a thing. Welcome to everybody on YouTube and Twitch. We are literally just about to switch over to the main racing screen, as we will be ready literally for lights out. And there we have it. Welcome yourselves in, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. Everything is working perfectly. Let me get the game volume put up for you as well. Maybe turn myself down a wee bit. But yeah, apologies for the delay on getting this off the ground. Completely my fault. I did a thing and sort of messed up. I sort of messed up the practice session and the quali session, meaning that meaning that the race is actually going to start a little bit ahead of schedule than what we normally would expect it to start. So I do apologise. I am just getting everything sorted out, and we will try and run through the grid as best we can with the time that we do have. So yeah, apologies to everyone that has the stewards. I apologise to all the stewards, because yeah, I've got them. I've been a bit silly here. So yeah, apologies, stewards, for that. I hope everybody's well watching us on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, we're just going to get live on TikTok too. Bear with me 1 second. Oh dear, what a manic rush. We can go through this. We can do this. We can do this. Right, there we go. Cool. We are golden. We can potentially bin that off as well. Perfect. Cool. Right, we are live. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're well. Let's get cracking, shall we? What am I doing? Bring that down there. Perfect. Right. Round 2 sees us at Nurburgring. I'm assuming that's Picorni. Welcome in, my friend. Car 450, if I'm not mistaken. We are doing 65 minutes of Nurburgring today for Ricky Wednesday's Season 11, Round 2. We've got a big grid. We've got a rookie that's managed to take pole position. So that's very, very much an interesting factor. If you don't know who I am, then you must be living under a rock. My name is Hayden. I am the owner, proud owner of TOGA Motorsport. And I don't always get to do commentary, but today I threw my hat in the ring, if you like. I've thrown my hat fully in the ring, and I said I'd do comms. I was going to do it with Ollie, but unfortunately Ollie had to, is off on he's off doing some mixing with his friends, and he's left me to do the stream. Voice is a bit low. Okay, let me correct that. My voice is a bit low. How can my voice be a bit low? It might be a bit better now. Anyway, Mank, welcome in, sir. How are you? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully that should fix the voice issues, or the lack of voice issues. The session is just loading in now. Everybody is getting their setups correct. Oh, and sorted out. We can breathe. We can finally breathe as we can go through the grid, if you like, for today's race. I think my voice is okay now. Should be all good. If the game audio is too quiet, please do let me know. As we have had a car go back to the pit lane, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we got car 93 of Bass Overdyke. He's back in the pit lane. Obviously missed his... there's a couple of cars actually that are back in the pit lane in today's race. So, right, let's go through the grid then as the cars go through on their opening warm-up lap of this race. P1 is Panatti in the 777 Porsche. He is set his pole lap. I don't know what the pole laps are because I've not had a chance to look properly. P2 is Oscar Pratt. Oscar raced in last week's race and did a fantastic job. He's obviously now back in the Ferrari and currently sitting at P2. Jasper Wiesenberg in P3. He has qualied in the 333 Ferrari. Bluetooth, thank you very much. Oh, Bullet Tooth, sorry. Thanks for the share on TikTok. Appreciate you. Oh, what's happened to Wiesenberg? He's gone back to the pit lane? Oh dear. Stefano Dosso in the 83 Ferrari is qualified in P4, but he will be technically P3 now. Like I said, Bass Overdyke, it will be running in from the pit lane now, but quali P5. Again, Greeny is P6, Hammer is P7, Mouchard in P8, oh god, Theiss, I think, or Finn is P9, apologies for the names, Mali Pard in P10, Tigus P11, Wettick P12, Wood is absolutely yeeted it into the barrier, P13, Matouche. Oh, hang on. What's happened here? Oh, I see. Race control is a bit poo. It's not picking up the cars correctly. P12 is Horkov. I've already said Wood, haven't I? Yeah. Josh Wood in the CRF, guys. He's probably going to wreck before the race is out. Yes, Kieran, I'm so sorry, bro. Furby P14, Conzet P15, Bavudas P16, Corny P17, Quintin 18, Dobson 19. Just got to be careful of the cars getting round because I don't want to miss the green flag. Lucci P20, Pakiri P21, Remvis P22, Schmidt P23, Somov 24. God, that can't pronounce that name. Wow, that name is an absolute mouthful. Car 65 is P25. Powell P26, Bindi 27, Gristle P28, Mr. Darrell is P29, Varga 30, Stratton 31, Miss Good Old Mank P32, and Kaya in P33. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing a last the first challenge because he was up there last week. And Marco Button as well. Thank you very much for the share on TikTok. Then we've got Thomas Stanak in P34, and like I said, Wiesenberg, Boss, Kyron, Jacob Kyron, and Tim's is P38. No, what do you mean no restart then, Hayden? For what? Oh, do you mean for quali? I wouldn't worry about it, Ollie. If I'm being completely honest with you, we will. Well, it'll be what it'll be. Guys can do reports after the race for qualis. So here we go then. The green flag is about to run. We'll put that all in the announcements after the end of the race. Don't worry about that. Let's just not worry about it. Let's just get the race done. And we'll be on our way. Drive-through penalty then for car number 4. Now remember, we are running a red flag, so please be careful. We need a restart. How do we need? Why do we need a restart? Oh, we definitely need a red flag. Red flag. Definitely need a red flag after that. We definitely need a red flag. We definitely need a red flag. That'll be 100% a red flag. That'll be a red flag for sure. Surely not. Why do we need a red flag? Restart. No one did quality. So we need to restart, right? Okay. I mean, someone's got access to the server, right? They could have done it. No one's got. Where's Dexter? Okay, I saw it. Right, we gotta restart. I'll start again, shall I? This is PC. Right, what I'll do is I'll start a driver briefing and we'll get people back in, we'll get people joined into the driver briefing. I am so sorry about this, people watching on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. We will resolve this ASAP. Right, okay. Rookie Wednesdays. Copy link. Please join. Right, return back to the pit lane. We're going to do a server restart. We're going to do a server restart. If anyone can hear me, just put a thumbs up in the chat, please. That'd be great. Just someone put a thumbs up. Perfect. Okay. Okay, right, everyone, just so you all awares, apologies for this. We normally get a second pair of eyes on checking the server config, but that clearly hasn't happened. So what we'll do is we will join, everyone please rejoin the session. There'll be a really quick 2-minute practice session where I just get everybody in, and then we will go into our 12-minute qualifying session and into our race. Okay, the server is being restarted right now, so please all disconnect and then please all rejoin back into the session, please. The server is going back up. The server should be back up any second now, and we'll be ready for a restart. No, it was my fault. I mean, to be fair, I should have triple checked it, and then we should have somebody else who should triple check me, but that never happened, so yeah. Which is not great. But anyway, there we go, guys. The session is back up. Please feel free to go out. Don't go out and practice. In fact, one of the guys, if you're... No, they're not here. We will go straight to the quali session. We'll go straight to the next session and get you going in quali ASAP. So apologies for that, guys. I do apologise. That is completely on me. Okay, cool. Right, guys, I'll end the driver briefing there. Thank you so much. Apologies. You can go, and please feel free to go out and do quali. Well, what an... Should we start again? Should we start? Should we start again? Yeah. Well, welcome everybody. We will start this again. Apologies for all this crap on screen. There we go. Yeah. Let's start again, shall we? Welcome in everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to round number 2 of Rookie Wednesday Season 11. I'm Hayden, and I haven't got such a rush to get everything back sorted out. We are now going to do qualification again, and then we'll get back out and do the start of the race. This is not how normally TOGA Motorsport works. We are normally a well-oiled machine, and today we have just chopped the ball ever so slightly, so I do apologise. This is what happens when I do commentary. It all falls apart. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone that's in the chat tonight. We are live on Twitch, TikTok, and on YouTube. and hopefully you guys will you'll enjoy the racing here at TOGA Motorsport this evening. Luckily for you guys now, you haven't missed anything. We're back onto quali, where we should have been. Sorry. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Right, there we go. We're back onto quali, and we'll see all the carnage unfold over the next, well, it's 8 minutes. So basically how it works here is the guys have just done a practice, normally do a practice, go into a 12-minute qualification, and then go into a 65-minute race. So that's how it's going to work today. Gerard, welcome in on TikTok. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for popping in this evening, and appreciate everyone else who has bared with me on Twitch and YouTube for the absolute carnage and met cock up that I've just created. So let's put that behind us now, and I did think it was a bit strange that we had a rookie car on pole position. That car, that 777 car, must have been thinking, Mum, I've made it. Mum, I've made it. I've got pole. We'll see how fast they actually are when the quali starts for real. But like I mentioned, that's not normally how we run. Lee Curtis, how can I join? Well, so just a couple of things. We are an ACC PC only community, where we only race on PC. Unfortunately, we don't have console. So I know a lot of people that come from TikTok, unfortunately, fortunately or fortunately, however you want to describe it, they are from console, and we only run on PC. But if you are a PC driver, you have a PC and you want to race, everything can be found in our bio. You got our YouTube, got our Twitch account, our links, you got our Discord link, and you've got our SimGrid page. And if you don't know what SimGrid is, it's a platform where we as a community host races for you guys to join, sign up and race, and then we host those races on a weekly basis or whatever it may well be. So yeah, if you're interested, please feel free. We have lots of other things as well that we do here at TOGA. We have a mentoring program. We have our own esports team for drivers that wish to race competitively, semi-competitively, in endurance races, not across our community but other communities. So if you're interested, please feel free. And Gerard, I'm good, brother. Nice to be here. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So yeah, we are. I think it was a bit strange actually when I was rushing around, but yeah, hashtag blame Hayden. Get that trending across all of our socials there. And so apologies, guys. I just completely messed up today. It's been one of those days. I do apologise. I apologise to everyone. So yeah, if you are watching on Twitch or YouTube and TikTok, if you could just come into the chat, just give us a warm welcome. And that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you're watching us on TikTok, don't forget to double tap that screen, and if you're not a follower already, please do hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. You know the rules. Get yourselves in this community, and it's an excellent place to be. Gerard, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really do appreciate it. Lap times are coming in then, and we've got a 54.8 from Wiesenberg, or Weisenberg, however you pronounce it. We do have a cut-off times as well in today's race, and they are Bullet Tooth. Sorry, thank you very much for the follow, and System Glitch as well. Thank you very much for the follows, guys, and Viper UK as well. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Where are you from? The UK? Yes, I am, Flo. I am from the south of England. Yes, I am. So with the Rookie Wednesdays Championship, how it works is that we host a rookie series. Lars as well, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. We host a rookie series, and that's predominantly our championship that we really pride ourselves on here at TOGA Motorsport. This is our one that always gets new people into sim racing, or gets people out on the track. And hopefully people then stay around or go off and join other sessions or other series or other championships across the communities that we have on SimGrid. Do you host sessions on iRacing as well, or just ACC? Now, we've looked into the iRacing arena, doing iRacing, but the problem is with iRacing is it's quite expensive. to host the races on for one-off races. So it's a bit difficult to be able to do that, I'm afraid. We will maybe look into it next year. We have a team of people that are currently looking into that. And Flo, thank you very much for the follow, man. Appreciate you. But so yeah, we are looking into that at the moment. Unfortunately, last note, this is not a PlayStation or Xbox community, I'm afraid, my guy. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I do apologise. Maybe in the future again. It's just we want to get the PC side of it right. It's quite difficult, so you can appreciate that it may be sometimes quite hard. But with our rookie championships, we do have a cut-off time. If I just show you on the screen now, you should be able to see the lap times for the drivers. And what we say is that we rank people between 103 and 104%. 104% is sort of like season rookies, if you like, not full-on rookies. Or we've got like a rookie which is 104 plus is rookies, sorry, and 103 is sort of a season rookie. It's not quite a rookie, but there and thereabouts. Obviously, it's very hard to police, not having as many people or having no real restriction on what people can turn up. So as much as we do say this is for rookies only, we sometimes have a few drivers that slip through the net that aren't necessarily rookies. But what we do is politely turn around and say to them, look guys, that you're a bit too fast for this championship. Probably think another championship that we host is probably for you, or we decide that they decide not to race anymore. But we ask them politely to leave and we remove them from the championship. So in today's race at Nurburgring, we've got, if you're a 156.7, you're classed as a rookie. So as you can see currently, if you can see by the red icons next to people's name with the red background colour with the black text, they are rookies. As you can see, Penita he's done a 154.5. He is obviously not a rookie. He's probably not even a seasoned rookie. He's probably like a silver driver. But again, we will weed those people out as and when the championship goes on. So yeah, those are the times. Obviously, you can see people down in 158s or 157s. That are obviously rookies and then non-rookies, if you like. But yeah, that is sort of how we police it here at TOGA Motorsport. But we've got 1 minute 49 seconds left to go in this qualification. Car 777 is currently leading the way with a Henry, thanks for the follow, with a 144.5. We do also have a cut-off time as well, by the way. So if we have a driver that is really exceeding the cut-off time, they will automatically get disqualified from the race. I know that's a bit harsh, but again, this championship is purely designed for rookies only. So we feel it's fair that the rookies have a really good battle between each other. P2 is car number 4 with a 154.7. That is Finn in the Lamborghini, or Lamborghini as I like to call it. P3 is currently a 154.8, but he's currently 2 tenths up on his fastest lap, and that is Faith Kaya in the 99 Porsche. Then you have Wiesenberg. He's on a 154, has got a 154.8, currently 3 tenths off the pace as he's going through the chicane to start. He's probably, sorry, not chicane, up to chicane now. He's got to be careful not to cause contact with another driver. And sorry, Mitchell, welcome in, sir. I completely forgot that you were there. Welcome in, sir. Thank you very much for being here today. And Flo on TikTok, are you driving by yourself or are you more of a broadcaster? Yeah, I do drive. If you scroll up through the TikTok page, you'll see that pretty much most of the clips is me, essentially. I race personally, but I also own the community, and it's my turn to do commentary today. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing commentary for this race today. Then we've got Bass, who is in the Mustang, in my favourite car at the moment, 54.9. Then you've got Chris Mouchard in the McLaren, car number 11 with a 54.9 as well, so really close between 5 and 6. Then you've got Oscar Pratt in the Ferrari. Looks like he is on a faster lap. Yeah, he's 3 tenths up on his current best time. He's on a 155.0 at this current moment in time, currently running in P7. Then you have, I think it's Millipard in the 34 Ferrari with 55.2, and then you have another Ferrari, car 23 of Simone Tigas with a 155.3. He is just invalidated, and his qualification is over. Then you've got Gendrini in the Porsche 707, currently, well, I'm a 10th down, although he's improving as he's coming out of Sector 2 there. He's currently 10th with 55.4. Schmidt with a 55.5. Dosso with a 55.5, so really close to these guys. Hammer for 55.535. Wood, one of the Sierra boys, is a 55.6. Then we have Jack with a 55.7. Kevin, our good old Kevin, is a 55.7 as well. The mid-pack of this grid is mental, by the way. It's really close. Then we have Thorsten is in the BMW, 56.0 for him. Matt Picorni, one of our Toga Motorsport Academy drivers. As you can see, he's running the livery today. He's a 56.0. Then you have... then we have Alec. He's done a 56.0 again. Oh, we have a lot of people. Jesus Christ, how many people we got in this server? Then we got Car65. The person that I can't name their name, just because I'll absolutely ruin it. 56.1 for you guys. Nicolay is the Ferrari, who's in 21st place with 56.1. Baptiste Quintin, 95 BMW, 56.3. Varga, in the Honda with the 56.3 for him. Somar 56.3. Wow, Konzet 56.3. Super close between the back markers here. 56.4 for Buvudas. Lucci 56.4. 56.7 for Furby. Dobson 56.8. And Mank 56.8 as well. Jeez, 57.3 for Stratton. Stanek 57.6. Bindi is 58.6. Powell 58.3. Cryan 2 minutes. Gressel 2 minutes. Tim's 2 minutes. And Daryl is unfortunately not set a lap time. Now I can breathe, and we'll wait for a few seconds before we get going, and I can catch up with the chat. This is awesome. You guys are very professional, coming from Team Boss in our console league. Keep this up. Oh, thanks, Gerard, man. Appreciate those kind words. Very good for our sim racing communities. Yeah, I hope so, mate. Yeah, we really do. We really do try. Unfortunately, I think console is just a little bit behind in terms of PC. We seem to be there's a lot more PC leagues and races than there are console. I could be mistaken there, but I just think that's what happens. Marco, man, thank you very much for the roses. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that, mate. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for the gifts there. Any gifts that you guys do drop are really much appreciated. Like I say, we are a sim racing community that's that we have to fight for everything here, and yeah, sometimes it can be quite difficult to keep things going. So, but yeah, we've got 2 minutes, so if you want to go and grab yourselves a cup of tea or a drink or something to eat, or a beverage of any kind, you've got a couple of minutes to do so. We've got 65 minutes to this today. We've got one mandatory pit stop for both fuel and tyres, and we've got a pit window, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure the pit window is 10 minutes. Yes, the pit window is 10 minutes. There's no fixed time refueling in this, but like I mentioned before, we do have pit stop for fuel and tyres. And also this, I'm not sure if the drivers know this yet, but anyone is watching who is racing in today's race, remember this forms the grid for next race. So what will happen is round 3 will be a reverse grid. At the end of race 2, the top 15 drivers will go into a hat. So basically top 15 from both splits, right? So split 1, rookies and AMs will go into a pot, and we'll work it back that way. If we don't have 15 drivers, then we'll just take the top 5. Whatever we've got, we'll work that out as and when we can, and then we'll get that number will be chosen, and then we'll basically it will form the reverse grid for race 3, which will be next week. Rookies. So next week there won't be a qualification as such. Your racing position is for next week's race. Your finishing position is next week's race start. Is this a multi-class? Unfortunately, no. This is just GT3s. We sometimes find a multi-class can be carnage, especially the closing speed between GT3s and GT4s. We have done one this year. We've done a couple. They are good fun, and we will be definitely seeing more of those in the future. here at TOGA Motorsport. So yeah, please look out for those if you are not a follower. If you can, you are watching us on other platforms, please do head over to Twitch and YouTube. We are really trying to grow our platform there. If you are currently watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, because it really helps the channel grow with everything you guys do. So just a simple click of that thumbs up or subscribe, it helps more than you guys will ever know. So we really would appreciate if you could do that. And same with Twitch if you can. I know it's annoying with the ads, and we try and turn the ads off as much as possible, but sometimes Twitch just takes over basically, which is a bit annoying. But right, what we're doing now is a formation lap. So if you are new here, we run a long formation lap, which gives the drivers the opportunity to warm their tyres up, get everything up to temperature. Obviously remember not to grain those tyres too much, because otherwise they'll be, remember they've got to go for a little while. And who we got? Pfizer? Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but thank you very much for the follow on TikTok, Twitch, sorry, thank you very much. Psychics, I don't know how to pronounce that. And Jonathan, is that Jonathan? Yeah, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. Wow, we've had loads of followers on TikTok tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. And if you have noticed, if you are from TikTok and you have been watching our content, you might have noticed is that I have been putting videos up of our stewarding decisions and asking you to comment down below. So if you have seen them on TikTok, do give them a watch. I'm giving you what our stewards would see and how our stewards would give penalties to our drivers. So if you want to get involved with some sort of, you know, backseat stewarding, if you like, then please feel free to go over and have a look at those. And Marco Gamma, thank you for the heart, appreciate you. Right, that's enough waffle. I literally could waffle for ages. Jeez, I could waffle for hours. Right, let's just get this race up and going then, shall we? We've had enough. We've had a bit of a mishap this evening. The stewards have done a fantastic job getting that all working out. You can see the time penalties have come in for a couple of drivers, or one driver at least. Hammer, he's received the 5-second time penalty, and I'll explain what he's got that for in a second. Let me get that other screen up and I'll open up the penalties that people will get. Going to be awesome, brother. I hope so too, my friend. Also, before the race gets fully underway, just to give you a bit of a last minute heads up if you are new here, is that if we lose 20% of the grid or 4 cars, whichever is greater, we will run a red flag. What that means is all cars will have to so if you had a mass crash, a mass crash, then basically we'll call a red flag. They'll go back to the pit lane, and we'll get the start back up and running again, and they'll do the formation lap again, and we'll go from there. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Last week was a bit touch and go whether or not we did run a red flag, but hopefully today it should be okay. And car 911 did receive a 5-second time penalty for minor contact with car number 4. So that was what the penalties are for. I do have the penalty sheet open in front of me, and I will update you as and when they do come in. Obviously, I don't want to jump the gun too much. I'll wait for the stewards to actually obviously put in the time penalties, because obviously I don't want to spoil any cars potentially receiving a penalty, but I will announce those as and when. So we are almost ready to go then here at Nurburgring. Round number 2 for Rookie Wednesday Season 11. Season 12 is in the pipeline and is almost ready to be announced to you guys in literally the end of this week to our paying members and in our community. So if you are a member and you do want to race in Season 12, then please look out for that. But anyway, let's talk about the here and now. Let's ready to go. Let's go. And we are lights out. There are a few penalties, a lot of drive-throughs coming through where people jump in the start. That's going to mess them up at the start of the race, at the pit stop. As we go into the braking zone, into turn 1, we want to be looking out for any cars going off track. We have got one McLaren off the track. If we try and go a bit further back, we've got a yellow flag around the back somewhere. I'm not sure where. Car 808. I'm not sure where that is. I think they've all got going again, but it looks like most of the cars have got round then into the second part of Sector 1. It looks like a red flag is not going to be on the cards just there. So I can see a lot of contact coming on the sheets. Car 23 goes off the track, and there's a yellow flag. It's a really we've got a bit of a crash there between the Porsche. Is that a Porsche? Yes, it is a Porsche. And I'm Aston Martin. Oh, that's the rejoin. Watch the rejoin. As We've got Tagas, Simone Tagas is going off the track, and he's a long way back then. As the leaders then are starting to form a nice little train as they're coming up to starting sector 2 then into the Schumacher S's, I believe that is. And it's very interesting as the lunge goes up the inside for the Ferrari. He has got the job done. I'm just trying to work where that was. That was for Riesenberg, Jasper Weisenberg, sorry, I should say, up into P5 then as they go to... Yeah, no, I'm just trying to gauge where I am on track. There we go. No, this is wild. Marco's in. I hope you're liking it, Marco. And never had a red flag in ACC before. Yeah, it's something that we do ourselves. We issue a red flag and get the drivers to slow down. Adrian, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok as well. As, oh, look at that. They're pushing each other around the last corner. It's a slog now down to the first corner. You've got to remember to brake on your marks here. And it's going to be interesting. Who's going to get the good run? The Porsche has got the better exits. He cuts off the inside line. Lambo's got nowhere to go. The grass is there. He's going to try and go around the outside. Maybe no, but the Porsche has covered off the inside. But the exit is all key here. A good exit here would be good for the Lambo, but he's not got it. He's not got the exit. So as the Ferrari of Pratt then is looking for a lunge, as the Porsche brakes quite early, or the Lambo brakes quite late, whichever one it may well be. As Riesenberg has picked up a drive-through penalty. I'm not sure what that is for, but I assume that's for jumping the start. As I can see a lot of contacts on the sheet, and we'll wait for the stewards to basically get those punched in the next few laps or so. As we've had actually a relatively easy start. Diego, apologies, man. I don't understand your Spanish. I assume you're from Mexico. That's what I get by just looking at the comment. So I appreciate you if you are watching us from Mexico. I hope you're well. Oh, so we got a car going slow. That was is that Grandini? No, it's not. That was Finn, wasn't it? Oh, they touched. That's a very difficult corner to try and make an overtake, but Finn has managed to get that job done. Oh, a bit of weaving there. Hopefully, have no moving under braking from the Porsche behind the Mustang. Does he give him a little nudge? I think he does give him a little nudge, right? That looked like a little nudge anyway. As Oscar Pratt has managed to get past then the Porsche of Faith, and he's up to P2, and there's a lot more yellow flaggage a bit further down the back. That is Simone Tigas, car 23, and Matt Baccorni, no, in the TOGA Academy livery, is looking pretty beaten up there. Unfortunately, he's going to have to get that car back home to the pit lane and damage fixed and back out. Remember, unless he carries on for the next X amount of minutes, because obviously we do have a pit window here. And what we mean by that is that the pit window, what it does is that it will open after a certain period of time, and then drivers have that time to go in and make their pit stop. They can go in any time before, but it doesn't count as their mandatory pit stop in today's race. Marco, me and Gerard are from South Africa. Love Kailami as a racetrack here on ACC. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. As we got more yellow flags, car 69, good brake number for some, has made contact with car number 11. Yeah, they seem to have made contact then. Right, so get my breath back and let me settle down a little bit. That first 5 minutes has been frantic. I'm just going to take a quick drink if you don't mind. Henry, thanks for the follow, man, on TikTok, legend. Car 68 has gone off. That is Tim's. Tim's has gone off in sector 2. Was that a collision? Let me have a look. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he binned it on his own or come a cropper on his own. So we'll keep an eye on 68 and see if he actually makes his way back to the pit lane. As Dosso and Paccorni then are back into the pits. We have lost a car already in this first 5 minutes. Shock horror, because that's what normally happens in ACC under rookies. We do end up losing some cars. As we ride on board with Finn then up to P4 is Finn. No, actually, sorry, down to P4, I should say. He was definitely lost a place at a couple of places. As we ride on board with car number 707, Matteo Grandini is battling it with the 333 Wiesenberg, who has dived into the pit lane to take his mandatory drive-through penalty. You have 3 laps to take the drive-through penalty before you are, I think, disqualified. In fact, I think you're just instantly disqualified, right? Yeah, so we can't. I'm pretty sure it's a disqualification if caught doing that. As the Mustang goes down the inside for a little lunge. I got so excited I coughed. That is Bass trying to get past. That is Bass trying to get past the Porsche of Matteo Gendrini. The Mustang is very, very difficult to try and get the power down. The rear light does like to step out on you, as I am finding out myself racing in ACC with the Mustang at the moment. My new favourite car, but it's taking a bit of getting used to, I must admit. It's taking a bit of getting used to. But Bass, still in P6, still a really good position for him in this race. He qualified, if we have a quick look, see, he's actually stayed as he was. So he qualified in P6 and he still is in P6. So that's really good. Good. Not losing too many places or any places at all, but obviously not gaining any yet. But we still have plenty of time. We've got 58 more minutes of racing here, and anything can happen with track limits. You get 3, we call them speed tokens here at TOGA Motorsport. You get 3 chances of going off track and getting a track limit. You get 3 of those in game, and you get a drive-through penalty. So we've got a yellow flag for car 72. He has not made contact with anybody, I don't think. So he might have just had a slight issue, a skill issue on his own. As penalties are coming in then, so as it stands right now, there are 25 individual contacts on the spreadsheet that the stewards are frantically going through, which is obviously incredible. We have 36 cars on track. Dosso hasn't come out of the pit lane now for a couple of laps, so I assume he's done for today. Inner C, patience is key, and also pace. Yeah, 100%. Consistency is key. It's very difficult to keep consistency because, you know, we're all sim racers at the end of the day, and we all want to race, right? We all want to have a good time, we all want to race, but sometimes it's sometimes you have to take an L, right? No, I get you. You mean. Sometimes you have to take the L, and sometimes sim racers don't like to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just natural. It's just natural. But yeah, we've got nice little pockets of battles around at the moment. We've got the leader has checked out a little bit. He's now 2 seconds up the road from Oscar Pratt, but Pratt is really under pressure from car 99, which is Faith Kaya, as we ride on board with Yoda Hammer in the 999 Porsche. He qualified up P12. He's currently up 4 places to P8 as it stands. So good start from the Porsche. Yeah, Porsche sounds much. Oh, does it? Yeah, the Porsche sounds insane on ACC. I must admit, it does sound really good. Kevin Bakiri, absolute legend. Kevin races in not only TOGA Academy, but he also races for FGTRL. Which is a very, very close community to TOGA Motorsport, and they have their own racing team. And yeah, Kevin basically drives for both. Kevin currently down in P12, currently up how many places from the start? I'm pretty sure he's up 3 places. Yeah, I was going to say he didn't start P12. He's definitely gained places on the race start. So keep going, Kev. You're doing a great job. So actually, Kev, you're P4 in class right now, which is absolutely epic. So yeah, keep it going, Kev. If anyone's got stream in the background who's speaking to Kev, let him know he's currently running P4 in class. So absolutely epic drive from him so far. As we can see, a change of position then. Wood has got past the Hammer. The Hammer's got past the Wood. Oh, that's a big lunge from the 707 Porsche. Crikey enough. Finn in the Lamborghini managed to see him coming and managed to move out the way. But that was a hefty old lunge. A day late and a dollar short, if I'm allowed to paraphrase a F1 legend. But yeah, position gain. Car 18 has also got a yellow flag somewhere on the circuit. Let's have a look. He has made contact. They have made contact, sorry, with car 419. So the stewards will obviously be dealing with that. Kostas Bavidas. He is a rookie driver an AM driver, I should say, down in P15 as it stands. Not really got too much going on for him right now. He's got a bit of a clear air between him and a couple of other drivers. Jimmy, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. Wow, 11 new followers today. Thank you so much, guys. If you can all double tap that screen, hit that follow button if you're new on TikTok. Really helps. We are growing a massive community over on TikTok, so thank you. And hang on, Todd, welcome in, my friend. TOGA Racing. That's so close to TOGA Racing. It's unbelievable. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Todd, how's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well, mate. You're keeping well. That is so close to TOGA. Wow, the guy's got 34 contacts on the sheet that they are going through. Yeah, hope you're well, Todd, mate. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Excuse me, sorry, I had to cough there. I'm getting so excited. You can hear it by my voice. Car 72 also got a yellow flag. Don't see any contact with any other car there. So that was a skill issue. Oh, what was that going off the circuit? That is the McLaren of, who was that? That was Kevin, I think. Yeah, Kev's gone off at the chicane there, and unfortunately he's lost out on a couple of places, unfortunately, which is not great, but that does promote. What happened there? All I saw was the Gabriel's rear end of that Lamborghini having a little wiggle on the exit of T1. Very, very tricky first part of this racetrack here at Nurburgring. Absolutely terrible, if you ask me. I hate it. I can't stand this part of the circuit. Once you get round past that bit, love it. Don't have a problem with it at all. The first bit, the stadium section, I think they call it, right, is absolutely terrible, in my opinion. Loving the streams. Appreciate you, man. Thought you'd be after me for the copyright. No, mate. No, TOGA, not TOGA. TOGA. Wow, yeah, that's insane. Are you a PC ACC community or racing team? Let me know, man. Well, let me know. Otherwise, I will be coming for you. I'm joking. Right, we've got 52 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, so it's a 10-minute pit window. That will take us down to 55 minutes. It's about, I want to say it's about 40-odd minutes before the pit window will open. We have got a yellow flag as well. We did have a momentary yellow flag. Not sure who that was between, but that will probably get looked at by the stewards. The stewards are cooking right now. The stewards are freaking cooking right now. I can see it on the spreadsheet. They are doing a lot of hard work. There are a lot of contacts to go through on this spreadsheet, and they are trying really, really hard. What's this, mate? Oh no, Mank, are they really? So if you guys can't see, Mank is over on our YouTube saying that driving standards are not great. Mank, I am really sorry that hasn't gone your way this evening. We did put a post out last week for driving standards. We will post out another one this week. I know you are not a shocking driver, but I know your driving is pretty clean majority of the time, and that's not great. That's not great. Gerard, I know it's rookies, and we are a little bit more lenient to drivers in our rookie championship, but there is a level of respect that drivers should have, and a level of how do I phrase this? People should still read our race rules and etiquette and respect those rules. It's difficult because, like I say, it is rookies, and we do appreciate that people aren't necessarily as fast as anybody else. But like I say, we do have a level of driving standards that we do like to keep. And if people break those, then we have to have a conversation. For purposely crashing out cars or whatever it may well be, that's not on. But Mank, again, I can only apologise. Hopefully we'll see you next week for the reverse grid. And don't you worry, they will be looked at. It is halfway through the championship right now, so we can do stuff. Yeah, 100%. Oh, okay, so TOGA Racing is looking to come over to PC. That's insane. Oh, there we go. Look, we got some internal promoting going on, which is absolutely love it. I don't mind that. Got time for that. It's what I love about sim racing. Everybody should be loving each other. Excuse me. TOGA Racing, get involved with Marco and the guys racing and Gerard. Get them racing over with you guys. That'd be insane. That would be insane. But yeah, we are. Yeah, so what we do, Marco, is we will take the top 15 or top X amount of drivers from the finishing positions of this race, and we will randomly pick a number out of their race numbers, and whatever number comes up, they'll go pole, and then the rest of the people will basically reverse that grid. So it might well mean, for example, just as an example, the 777 car is currently winning rookies. And we take the top 5, so everyone down to Furby, who's obviously got a red background with black text. And say Furby comes out as the pole sitter for the reverse grid, everyone basically then goes reverse for that. So actually then Panetti becomes P4. That just makes it a little bit more fun. Just makes it a little bit more fun. Spices it up a little bit, right? But yeah, this time is flying, guys. This time is absolutely flying. We've got a couple of yellow flags. 8:53 has come off the racetrack as a 72. 8:53 is Somov in the McLaren. He is currently stopped on track. And car 72 also is having a bit of an issue. Not sure who 72 is. That is Gristle in the BMW. He's also off the circuit. Or now back on the circuit, if you like. 853 is still struggling. I imagine he's got a little damage. But don't worry, the pit window does open anytime soon now. And what that means is, if you guys are just tuning in a little bit late, is the pit window is open for 10 minutes and drivers must get their mandatory I was looking at a penalty. Drivers must get their mandatory pit stop in. In the mandatory pit stop, they must take both fuel and tyres. They can do whatever strategy they like, as long as they take fuel and tyres. They can take 1 litre, they can take 10 litres, they can take 100 litres if they really wanted to. That'd be stupid because it'll have way too much fuel. But their strategy is completely up to them. And then they can go back out. But as long as they go through that criteria, they will pass the criteria and they will be allowed back out, and then the mandatory pit stop will then be completed. So that is how it works. But remember, there are time penalties, a lot of time penalties for drivers coming through imminently. Actually, no, there is 2. Yeah, there are a few. There are quite a lot of time penalties about to come through. Oh, no. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name on Twitch. Is it Faizaz? Saz? I'm just going to call you Saz. We have lots of different nationalities of drivers. We have people from Germany, Holland, France, Greece, South Africa. We've had a couple of Indian drivers, American drivers. There is no... we have it's a variety of nationalities that we have. We try really hard. So our servers are predominantly based in Germany, in Frankfurt. So obviously people in Europe are all right to connect with good ping, a good connection. But obviously people joining from, like, say, Australia, we've had Australians, Brazilians, Americans. Then their ping does get a little bit high. Who is the South African driver? I think we only have one this evening. I will show you 1 second. That is Kevin Bakiri, car 58. He is our resident South African. There was another South African guy that we had in our community racing for quite a while, but haven't seen him around quite as much. Sometimes with South Africa, I'm not sure if Marco and Gerard, you struggle with this, but you guys have a lot of blackouts. So when we put on races, sometimes the guys can't race because obviously the power goes. I'm not sure if you guys suffer with that issue still. So sometimes, yeah, unfortunately Kev can't race because there's a blackout. There is also a car off the circuit. Car 68 has fallen off. That was... what is that? They left? I'm pretty sure it's car 68, right? I'm pretty sure. I can't see a car 68 on this list. Unless they've gone. Could well have. Car 60. Was it 58? No, was it? Kev was wrong, Kev. There we go. So it was Tim's. It was Tim's. He's back into the pit lane. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know if you guys still had them or not. But that makes sense if you've got new government now. Then that's all great. Excuse me. But we're almost halfway through the race then, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Let us know if you are enjoying it. We really would like your feedback on this, on these races here at TOGA Motorsport. So yeah, if you have any feedback for us, then we would really love to hear it. And excuse me, we have a lot more races coming up. Okay, so it's physios. I'm a physiotherapist, so that's okay. That's why then. Oh, nice. Right, the time penalties are now coming through, ladies and gents. So I can now read them out. I didn't want to jump the gun because obviously I wanted to make sure that the stewards get there first. So we have car 86. I'm not sure if they're in the session still. Yes, they are. Has got a 15-second penalty for a major contact on lap 1 with car 888. Car 419 has also picked up a 15-second time penalty for moving under braking and resulting in a 3+ car collision. Car 911 has also picked up a 5-second. Sorry. 911 has picked up a 10-second time penalty for a minor contact position gained, a punt to pass. Bearing in mind they already had a 5-second time penalty from quali. That's obviously now moved over to a 15-second penalty, so that'll be served in the pit lane when the pit window opens. We got Josh Wood has picked up a 5-second penalty for a minor contact. Again, I pushed the pass on car 58, so that'll be served in his pit stop. Car 69, so grow up, will receive a 5-second time penalty. I can't see car 69, yes I can. That is Philip Powell for a minor contact on lap 1 with car 86. Car 83 will also have a 5-second time penalty. Car 83, sorry. 83 is... Am I blind? I don't think we have an 83 anymore. I think they've left. 83 has left. Car 419 will also pick up another 10 seconds of penalties. Car 419, I swear, has also, I think, left the session, so that penalty won't be applied. Car 50 has also picked up a penalty, which is Darrell for 5 seconds for a push to pass. Car 83 again with another penalty has picked up another, is a warning, sorry. Car 95 is somewhere. Again, we've lost 90. I'm not being blind. 95, here we go. Quintin has picked up a 15-second penalty from minor contact on lap 2 involving multiple cars. EA Gold Patrol, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. And what does Rookie Wednesdays mean? So this is a rookie championship, 45569, and these are basically drivers that are new to sim racing come and race in our community that we host on a Wednesday. Basically, it's as simple as that. There's nothing else. We host it on a Wednesday, today being Wednesday, and drivers that are rookies. You should, mate. If you're on PC, then please feel free. We don't have a console league, I'm afraid. Everything can be found in our bio as well, mate. If you're interested, please feel free to jump over to us. We also have a 10-second time penalty for moving under braking with slight contact with car 11. A 419. I don't see a 419. Oh, yes, I do. Stratton. There we go. A 5-second penalty for him. So Stratton's got a couple of 15 seconds. He's got 30 seconds, actually. Rip. That's a lot of penalties for him. He's going to have to serve those in the pit lane. Car 100 also has picked up a 5-second penalty for minor contact position not gained with car 50. There are other penalties pending, but obviously they've not been applied yet. And the pit window will open up very soon. Yeah, you said that weeks ago. Do you mean what, as in terms of, in what respect? That we don't have a console league, or we have PC only? What do you mean? In what regards, mate? cool. Right, yeah. So that is us then for a little bit, as the penalties will start coming in shortly. Our leader has got a 5.5 second lead to P2 right now. That is Faith Kaya. He's got past Oscar Pratt for P2. That is, as Finn is going to. Oh, that is racy. A little bit of a push there from the BMW of Mata. I can't pronounce that surname, right? But yeah, that is Finn and the BMW battling it out for P10, P11. That was a bit naughty, that, wasn't it? That was a little bit naughty. So yeah, 38 minutes. What the hell? Where's the time gone? The time has absolutely flown past, guys. I hope you have enjoyed tonight's race, I should say. We will be live for another 38 more minutes, and then we will head off for tonight's race. Yeah, he's quick, isn't he? He's too fast, Todd. I don't think people he'll be racing in the next few races. Nathan, are people using real wheels? Yes, I will fully imagine people are using like that wheels. Not many people race on controller in these leagues because you are a lot slower on a controller. Well, I say that depends on how good you are than you are on the steering wheel. Marco, good night, Mr. Toga. We'll tune in again. Sleeping time here. Yeah, no worries, man. Todd, you don't use a controller. Yeah, but you might use a controller now, but you didn't before. Todd's got grip packs, that's why. Todd's on the old grip hacks. I hope you're well, Todd. Appreciate you. Yeah, pit window. Yeah, we go. Right, pit window is now open. Okay, so what that means in the next, as you can see at the top of your screen in the little white box, that the guys have got 10 minutes to serve, or 9 minutes now to serve their mandatory pit stop. Now, drivers that have penalties, time penalties next to their name, they won't be able to touch let me get these words right. The pit crew won't be able to touch the cars for whatever time period they've got until the time penalty goes, and then the pit stop will start. So, for example, car 419 has got 30 seconds of penalties. They'll have to wait in the pit lane in their pit box for 30 seconds before the mechanics are allowed to touch their car, and then they'll be able to get back out on track. Drivers that are yet to receive their penalty, which are quite a few that the stewards are still working through, that will just be added to their time, and then they'll get that time added on after the end of the session. But for drivers that have got penalties now, which are quite a few, that they will serve those penalties in this pit stop. Everyone has to stop. Everyone has to stop to make sure they get their pit stop done, their mandatory pit stop done. Otherwise, they will get I think it's disqualification, or 30s or X amount of seconds added onto the time at the end. Basically, you have to serve it. You'll just get basically penalised at the end. But as you can see, a lot of cars diving into the pit lane. So Hammer's in, Wood's in, Wettick is in, Bakiri's not, Finn's in, Konzert's in. So these guys are all boxing now. People like Hammer and Wood have got to serve their time penalties before they can get any bits added to or done to their cars. So there are people below them, such as Bakiri, or I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people, but like Darryl, for example, he's going to gain quite a lot of places in this pit stop because people are, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, car 17? You did not see that car parked there. That was silly driving. That was caught live as well. Nick, you are alive, and people saw you drive like that just then. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, that. But yeah, so 6 and a bit minutes to go before their pit window. The pit window slams shut, and anyone doesn't get their pit stop done in that time will basically get penalised at the end of the race. So it's advised that you do it, basically. As you can see, a couple of cars have finished. So once people have made their pit stops, you'll see next to their race number, you'll see a green little green box, and that will basically indicate that the pit stop is done, and they will don't have to go into the pit lane anymore unless they decide they've messed up or they need to fix damage or whatever. You still may go in, but you don't need to require any pit stop, any mandatory pit stop. Sorry. So yeah, Devin, no, this is not my friend. This is our own league that we host, and this is a Rookie Wednesdays Championship. I mean, some of the drivers act like they're in LFM, I'll be honest, with today's standards, but for the most part, it's pretty good. As Furby then into the pit lane, Furby in P12 has stopped. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely, nice little drink. Little Wednesday night drink. What's everyone up to this evening? Anything? Any good plans after this? Obviously, you're going to stay to the end, right? Let's be honest. You're going to stay to the end and see who wins the race. Because why not? Because you're all stuck on my every word. Yeah, probably not. You probably think, who's this melt talking? A lot of cars diving into the pit lane then for their mandatory stop. We've got 5 more minutes, so we're halfway through our pit window in today's race. Red by Mike. Wait, stop it. Stop it. Oh no! Raid, unfortunate man. Hope you're well, buddy. What position were you in, my friend? What position were you in? It's good to see you, bro. I'm sure there's supposed to be... what's that? That's... Oh, no, it's not, is it? No, it only works. It doesn't work, does it? Sorry, guys. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have messed around with that. Right. Cool. Right, perfect. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't be messing around with these live, but I set something up and I wanted to know why it broke. Well, if you want your name to pop up in the chat now on Twitch or YouTube, just type a message in and it'll throw you up there. I quali P8, I shouldn't have alt tab. Yeah, that's what happens to me, bro. Once you're in the race, you're like, no, please don't alt tab. It will just absolutely ruin you. How do I get into these types of races? Well, you basically have to, if you're on PC, you can join us. If you are on PC, that's a tick. Head over to our bio. You'll see all of our links to our social pages. Head over there, follow us all, join our Discord, follow our SimGrid page, and then all of our events that we host will be right there at your fingertips. And Devin, thank you very much for your follow, man. Appreciate you. 13 new followers on TikTok tonight, by the way. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. We're really trying to push for as many TikTok followers as we can. So if you can share this with your friends that are into sim racing, your family, whatever it may well be, please feel free to do so. That really make our lives a lot easier, and to share the world. Let's get put sim racing on the map. It's an extremely expensive hobby. I will say that, but it's a very, very satisfying hobby as well if you get it right. And I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I got into it during lockdown. Yeah, I'm so glad I got it working, and I love it. I haven't looked back. Right, we got literally what 70 seconds before the pit window slams shut. All drivers bar Varga, who is in the pit lane right now, have served their time penalty. Sorry, not time penalty. Their pit stop. Do you do setups or do you help with that in the community? So we don't do setups, if you like, because we feel like there are lots of companies out there that can do setups better than we can. So people like Go Setups or Hymo or Coach Dave, they are the best people to do setups. But what we do here at TOGA Motorsport is we have a mentoring program. So people that are new to sim racing or not very fast at sim racing or just need general help, whether it be on a particular track or car, whatever it may well be. Every Tuesday, one of our mentoring manager / commentator, Barry, he will sit down and with other people in the community, will sit down and we will basically get a group of people in the Discord and we'll do like a couple of practice sessions and a race. And then basically from that, the guys will practice whatever it may be. But we don't do setups as we like. Aussie Burrito, yes, we are based in the UK, mate. I assume by your username, are you based in Australia? Welcome in, mate, if you are. So yeah, we don't do. So we can do setup help, if you like. If you have a base setup that you might need improving, we definitely have that. But we can do that. Sorry, but for the most part, we just sort of help your driving standards and your driving ability, and maybe brake here, or you're learning a new car that someone else has done. Yeah, so Todd's a secret alien, but has come inside the mentoring program and come through and gone out the other side, and he's rapid now. He said it's good fun. It is really good fun, and you get to meet lots of nice people as well. F1 Zach as well. Thank you for the follow on TikTok, legend. Thank you. And you are in Australia. Okay, yeah. It's, I mean, still come and join, man. Come and join. Do you do consoles or just PC? I'm afraid, mate, it's just PC. Yeah, it's what lets us down. It's just PC. Whoa, we got a car off the track. That is, who is that? Is that Furby that's gone off the track? I think it might be. He was definitely battling it out. No, it wasn't. I'm sure it was a BMW. No, it was Furby. It was Furby. Car 44. He's gone off track at the chicane. So yeah, we've got 26 minutes left to go in this race. This race is absolutely flown by the way. I'm not sure about anybody else, but that's absolutely flown by. You're missing out on a bulk of the races then. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, we can't always be 100% of the time on both platforms. Unfortunately, with PC and console, it's completely two different infrastructures. It's very difficult to basically replicate what we have on PC on console without quite a significant investment. Yeah, FRL are much bigger than us. They have a lot more staff members than what we do, and yeah, it's difficult. The price, to put it realistically, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I'll be nothing but realistic. As Chris goes down the inside of the BMW of the car 65, is that it's a financial implication. That's all it is. If we had the additional funds to be able to do it, then by all means we would look into it. But TOGA Motorsport is predominantly now. There we go. Spicy bit of racing here. Car 180 and the Aston Martin of Wood. Get a bit naughty in the chicane. Yeah, so predominantly it's funded by myself. We do have a few people that help out in terms of memberships. We don't have a Patreon. We have a in-house system that basically is cheaper for you, but also more beneficial for me, if you like, for us. So Patreon doesn't take a big whack commission. I'm a developer by my job, IRL job, and I built my own or our own system. that can be found on our website. Basically, it's from as little as £1 per month, and that gives you perks such as early access to events, discount off our merch store, free entry into races, so on and so forth. If we had the money, we'd definitely look into it. We'd also need to grow our team as well, our staffing team, and also we'd look into doing iRacing. But again, Rome wasn't built in a day. Bearing in mind TOGA is only a couple of years old, so we want to make sure that we do the PC side of it correct before we move into console. For console, we also would be able to put on races like for spectators, because I don't think it's necessarily built for that. So it'd be difficult to actually. What is the BMW doing? I'm sure that's an overtake off track. So yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. But 2025 is going to be good. It's going to be a good year for TOGA. Good to see the CRF doing well. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, amazing, Ethan. Hope we're doing well, man. Hope we're doing well. I'm missing loads of comments, by the way. I'm so sorry. I'm missing loads of comments. I'm on console. 992 is your main car. Nice, Devin. Well, nice, man. Got Ethan's message. Ethan, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. So it's good to see you. It's good to speak to you virtually on TikTok. Rosso, you guys are so kind. I really want to get back into racing, but I sold my PC, unfortunately. Ah, man, that's a shame. It's a shame. Maybe get the old savings spot out and maybe getting yourself saved up for a new PC, bro. I broadcast ACC. Oh, do you? What, you being on the console? I mean, you'd be the... you could keep me up all night. You're hired. I'm joking. So yeah, I mean, even if you could, yeah, I mean, just we don't know. It's all new for us, mate. It's all new for us. We wouldn't know where to even start. I wouldn't even know where to start. I have to save it, but I need to get back into racing. I love it. Yeah, it's amazing. I love racing. I love racing. Cheers, Hayden. Sat in the van in my work watching along. I hope all is well. And also, yeah, man. Apart from the little hiccup at the start, some idiot, as in the person that's talking to you right now, didn't set the server up correctly, so we had to basically redo quali. So yeah. Yeah, well, we've all been there, right? We've all been there. We've all been there. So yeah, what's been going on then whilst I've been interacting with you guys? Apologies for actually not doing any commentating on the race. The gap now to the leaders is now half a second. Ooh. See, this is good. I am not... Right, let me come off auto camera because the battle for the lead is starting to really now spice up. Let me go over to these guys. We're already on them. Perfect. Devin, so my favourite... I've got a couple. My favourite, uber favourite, is British Touring Car Championship. I do like IMSA. I do like WEC. F1 for me is a bit hit and miss at the moment. And I do like sort of the British GT, World GT, so on and so forth. Yeah, I know, man. It happens to the best of us. I've been sim racing for 10 years and do console broadcasting comms a few... Oh, nice, nice. I mean, Aussie, man, drop me a DM. You might be able to help us. I might be able to pick your brains if you don't mind. 2025, will there be a switch to AC Evo, or what's planned for the future? Ooh, God, you're asking me some interesting questions, you guys. You really are. 2025 for us is going to be an amazing year. We are hosting a charity event on the 25th of January for Aussie Burrito, man. Thanks for the follow. We are hosting a 12 hours of... Well, in fact, we're not actually. We're combining it with Odyssey Racing, which is another community, and Simhaven. We're doing a 12 hours of Brands Hatch for Mind UK charity, help for doctors, Save the Doctors, and a veterans charity in the US. So we're doing that on the 25th of January. When AC Evo does eventually decide to come out, we will take a look at how communities such as us can host races. Does that mean the end of ACC? We don't know. That will be TBC, to be confirmed. We started doing a couple of Assetto Corsa races just to see what it would be like. We have a very we have a very, very strong connection with Motorsport Games, which are the creators of R Factor 2 and LMU, Le Mans Ultimate. So there could be potential there. So we don't know. There's plenty of things knocking around. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Can I get back into racing on Xbox? I don't have to get a PC. We are just PC only, Russo. But there are other communities out there, like Ozzy said, that do console racing that you might be able to join. 100%. So the gap, guys, right, between these two was, before the pit stops, was, what, about 5 seconds? It's now just under half a second, so it's going to be close. The gap to P3 is gone. That's way gone now. 15 seconds, there's no way they're going to catch it up unless there's a crash in the next few minutes. But P4 is chasing down P3, so we've got to keep an eye on both these battles here, because obviously this is big for the reverse grid. But yeah, the Porsche, if I go to wing cam, can now see the yellow Porsche of Faith slowly but surely creeping up. Lap times are pretty close to one another. A couple of attempts in it here and there between lap times. So this is going to be a very, very interesting next 17 minutes. And Mark, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Absolute legend. Appreciate you. Alistair Wright, welcome in, sir. This is on PC. It gets so many people asking about console PC. Honestly, so many people from TikTok asking if they're on console or PC. We definitely got to do something about it, right? But yeah, the Porsche of Faith is closing the gap. Oh, it's going to go for it. No, he's not. So Faith last time around was 3/10 quicker than on Alessandro. So the gap's coming down. The gap is coming down, ladies and gents. It's going to be an epic last 17 minutes. What we don't want is a crash, because a crash ruins it. As Kev has got made up a place on the BMW. Sorry, just to go back off that. Has he got the place sewn? Oh, they touch. Is Kev still alongside? Let's go helicam. And is Kev going to lunge up the inside? The BMW is just naturally better on brakes than the McLaren. But Kev decides not to go there and just leave it for another day, as we can go to Hammer versus Dobson. Tristan Dobson is one of our stewards' friends here at TOGA Motorsport. Daryl, he's doing an epic job right now. P13. Dobson has been flying in this race, but Hammer is slowly putting the pressure on. Into turn one he goes, heavy on the brakes, up the inside, job done. The 911 Porsche, or the 992, but number 911, is up the inside of Dobson, and that is P13, job done. Let's go back to the battle for the lead then. Let's do some proper commentary, shall we, before the end of this race. What we've done is yap. I tell you what, everyone in the Stewards Discord now might have the channel open. If they don't have it open, well, our head steward just come in. Welcome, Index. We'll be saying how much of an absolute yapper I am, and I've literally been yapping for the last 50-odd minutes. So who cares? I'm on the JD and Cokes as well. Got a little bit of a little bit of a drink. Yes, I was. Not this year. Last year. I recognise your name, by the way. I recognise Alistair. I recognise you. I was at the V-Box event last year, 2023, in Milton Keynes. I wasn't there this year, unfortunately. I couldn't make it. I really should have got one of the other guys to go, but I couldn't. Right, blue flags now for the leaders then, as they are starting on lap 25. That's all Hayden does is yap, mate. I've literally yapped the whole time I've been alive. Can't complain. You can't complain. I'll keep keeping everyone entertained, Dex. That's what I'm doing. Though. I also had a boo-boo and broke the server, but probably you already know about that. As we have got another close battle. We've done it. Boss has done it. He's got up the inside of the Porsche, and that is a position gained. The Mustang has split one of the Porsches, as we've got a back marker that's moving out of the way. As this battle for P3 then, down onto the braking zone. Mustang tries to take the inside line to try and keep that gap closed, but it's naturally going to run wide. But he's got the grunt. to move up and carry on. He needed to check it. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm like, Dex. You know what I'm like. I'm terrible. I am terrible. As I really want to go back to the battle for the lead. Oh, we might as well actually. 0.1 is the gap, and the back markers are still there. Yeah, they're going to the last corner. Then it's gonna need a good exit. Does Faith to be able to try and get past P1 in the T to T1. Okay, fair. I did it this year. I've been following you on YouTube before the event started. Let's go, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. You don't need to babysit me. You do need to babysit me. Alessandro must have some good top end speed on that 777 Porsche, because Faith cannot get past on the home straight. Sorry, they are struggling to get past. So this is going to be a very, very interesting before the race. The checker flag does fly the next 13 minutes. The Mustang in P3 has managed to pull out a second gap to Gendrini in the 707 Porsche. So Mustang has got past and now is pulling away, which is very, very interesting to see. That the Mustang, although actually it's not that bad, the gap's still coming down. I tell you where the fun is. I bet Kevin's. I was going to be quite. I don't want to get banned, but I bet Kevin's arse is twitching like a rabbit's nose with the massive train of cars that he's got behind him. He's currently the proverbial cork in the bottle, with 3 or 4 cars all trying to get past him, but he's holding his own at this current moment in time in P11. He is, his lap time is not that much different to everybody else. Excuse me, sorry. Oh dear. But what's happened to Oscar Pratt? I forgot that they were all the way down in P16. Interesting. What's happened there as he makes that move way easier than it needed to be. I thought the 911 Porsche was going to yeet up the inside of Kevin there and cause a collision. But we're yet to prevail. And Oscar Pratt is completely out of position. Not sure what's happened to Oscar in this race. I can try and go back and have a look. There was contact between 91 and car 12 a little while ago, but I'm not sure if that was enough to push him all the way back into P15 then. But we shall see. Kevin is still under pressure from Hammer, Dobson, Bavidas and Furby. Effie Bass, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, absolute legend. Thank you very much. How is your evening going? We are live for another 10 more minutes. Number 333, cars blocking ban. Unfortunately, my friend, we don't discuss. We haven't got a 333 car in the race anyway. We have lost a couple more cars though, so that might be because of that. All I'll say, my friend, is if you have any issues with today's racing, I would strongly suggest that you open up a ticket inside our Discord server, and one of our stewards will review it and get back to you. I think that's the fairest thing I can say. In this session, I don't want to, and I cannot, influence the race in any way, shape, or form. And if you are annoyed, then I do apologise for that. But like I say, there is a way that we can deal with that by opening up a ticket in our Discord. We will review it, and we will issue penalties or bans or whatever it will be accordingly. That's as fair as I can make it. That's as fair as I can make it. So actually, is the proverbial cork in the bottle? Excuse me, is that Jack in the Bentley? Oh no, he's actually pulled away. No, he's actually pulled away. So it's actually not Jack. I wonder, going back to the leaders then, I wonder if Faith is just slowly just keeping behind, keeping their own business, mind their own business, and then we'll bounce, the next few minutes, because basically, we don't. If they go too soon, they cause a crash. Then it could be a bit interesting. Do you mind if you get a chance? Can you drop me? Could you do me a favour? Sorry, Alistair. Could you, if you're not already following, could you drop us a follow so I can tag you, because I'm bound to forget, or just send me a hello in a DM and then I'll get back to you once the session's finished. If you don't mind, if that's okay, that is, of course. If you don't want to, I will try and remember. In fact, I'll take a picture of it so I don't forget on my phone. But the gap has dropped down a bit, and there is a change of position for P15 as well. Bevidas has got up to P15 and overtaken the 65 BMW, who was pushing for position 12 with Hammer at one stage, but not sure what's happened there. As Oscar Pratt, who's obviously out of position on a much faster car. Jacob, man, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. Absolute ledge. 16 new followers tonight on TikTok alone. Guys, thank you so much. That's ridiculous. I think that's the most you've ever had in one stream, so thank you, guys. If you could double tap that screen, share the stream as much as you can with all your friends, family, whoever it will be, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And don't worry, YouTube and Twitch people, I haven't forgotten about you. Thanks for all the likes and all the people watching us tonight on YouTube. If you are watching us on YouTube and you have liked it, please do hit that like on the video. It does help more than what you guys can even imagine it does on YouTube. And it pushes us out to more and more people. And if you're watching us on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button like we have tonight. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So thanks, guys, for you keep me company. You've kept me company tonight, and I really have enjoyed streaming with you guys this evening. So thank you very much to you, all you viewers tonight, and obviously the drivers. I'll thank them in a little while once they finish their racing, if there's anyone still watching in a little while. So 7 more minutes to go. Then Oscar Pratt is going to think about the send, probably into well, maybe now, but I doubt it. Probably end. Oh, he is. He's thinking about it. Probably not the wisest. That's not very wise from Oscar there. That was not needed. He definitely would have got overtaken him into T1 at least if he'd actually waited in the chicane, because he was much faster. But yeah, again, that's just time. Car number 99. Who's number 99? Are you trying to troll me? Who's number 99? Oh, that's contact. Oh, you mean 911? Oh, car 99. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. 99. You're not trying to troll me. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I was. I told you this would happen. They're going to wait until right at the last minute and try and go for the overtake. It's a bit of tyre saving, and they'll push. Last time around, the gap was about 2 tenths difference between 777 and 99. What time is it now? It's now just under a tenth of a second between the top 2 guys as we go on to lap number 30 with 5.5 minutes left to go then. So we've probably got about, I'd say 2, maybe 3 more laps, maybe 3 at most, but definitely we have two laps left, I'd say, in this race. So it's all down to play for in the next 5 minutes. As they exit the stadium section, the most annoying section of this circuit, and they go down into turn 3, I believe that is, or turn 4 maybe, probably, and the track sort of widens a little bit. Very, very difficult part of this. Oh, let me start again. A very tricky section of this track. A bit of trail braking, not trying to lock up the front tyres, not trying to get on the grass. Oh, we have! Oh no, they've made contact! No! Oh no, Faith has collided with the 777 Porsche. That will be potentially a penalty for Faith Kaya in the 99 Porsche as the 777 gets back underway. But 11 seconds the gap. That could be a hefty penalty coming Faith's way if the stewards have picked that up, and no doubt will pick that up most likely at the end of the session as car 419. I don't know what's happened to 419. I think they've just rage quit. We had 38 cars. We're down to 31 cars on track. We've lost 7 drivers in today's race. That's pretty high. There will be a post going out in our Discord at the end of this race for driving standards. Has slipped somewhat. But yeah, 777, it's all ended in tears. Majority of the time it does, unfortunately, and there's contact made. Obviously, it being rookies as well, we have to be a little bit more... They have to be... it's all about picking your moments. I'm one to talk. I've all crashed. I've wrecked. I've had incidents before with other drivers. But it's picking your battles. That's the hardest thing, is when to push, when to overtake, or when it's best to sit behind and wait for opportunity to arise. But the 777 car needs to get their toe down to try and just close the gap ever so slightly, because no doubt the stewards will be investigating that. Have they picked it up already? No, they have not picked it up just as of yet. They have picked it up, and I know what the outcome is going to be. So, yeah, I think, but I know what the outcome is. It's not been done in game as of yet, with maybe 2 and a bit minutes to go. I'm not sure if it will be applied in game just as yet, but the 777 car needs to get their toe down ever so slightly to close the gap. I should say. Right, this battle back here for P11 is starting to really spice up with a few minutes left to go. The position P1 has now, the battle for the lead, is now gone, as Dobson tries to defend Pratt, but that's not happening, and that's Oscar Pratt up to P12, with Kevin next to go with 2 minutes left of this race remaining. If you have enjoyed it, before we do finish tonight, please do hit that thumbs up on the video if you're watching us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. If you're over on TikTok, double tap the hell out of that screen, guys. Drop a follow like all the other 16 people have this evening. Absolutely legends. Thank you so much. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button. We really do appreciate you all, guys. All you guys being here this evening. It's been an incredible race. Bit of a weird start, but that's just because I'm an idiot. But the racing has been really good up until well, for the most part at least. Did Kaya punt? Yeah. I don't think it was necessarily Thunder's Napper. Great name, by the way. I don't think it was an intentional punt, but I do think it was avoidable. The 777 car had a slight issue going into one of the corners, either locked up, touched the grass, or just got a bit squiffy. Yeah, then obviously you've got made contact. So there's a 10-second time penalty for car 99 then. So as it stands right now, oh, it's a great move by Oscar to take P11. So 10 second is the time penalty. The gap between P1 and P2 is now 12.1. So they've got, well, they'll be on their last lap now. So Panetta needs to make up 2 seconds in the last lap to basically gain back the lead of this race. If not, Faith is going to win the race by, well, just under a second. As Oscar is absolutely moving mad right now. He's now trying to push for a top 10 finish. The gap is now 11.9 as Faith is coming through then into the last corner. They go to take predominantly, potentially the victory here at Nurburgring. Not quite the ending that we were all expecting, but a win is a win nevertheless. That was absolutely fantastic from Faith in the 99 Porsche. It doesn't make too much difference because Alessandro does take the rookie win, finishing P2, and it's technically P1 in class. P3 then goes to Bass in the 93 Mustang. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Hold the phone. I thought it was the end of the race. They have one more lap. I swear the timer ticked down to 0. I did not see the checker flag come through. Stop right there, Hayden. Don't get yourself carried away here, son. They got one more lap. Still the gap is 12 seconds or there and thereabouts. So remember, the gap between these two were so nip and tuck throughout the rest of this, throughout the majority of this race. Car 99 has no traffic ahead of them. They've got basically a clear run all the way to the very end. And the current gap is 12.5 seconds. So right now it's enough for Faith to take the victory overall. But in the AM category, or the Pro-Am category, whatever you want to call it. But Panetta is currently stuck behind a little bit of traffic and losing a little bit more time as the corners roll on by then. So this will be the last lap of the race. I did make a slight boo-boo. I mean, it's not like me to make a mistake, right, guys? Come on, let's have it real. It's not like me to ever make a mistake. Whoops. But into the chicane then for the actual last time. Fantastic race between these two has been for majority of this race. Like I say, unfortunate with the contact on circuit, but contact is contact. We wouldn't be racing. It is a contact sport. And then let me go. Faith does take victory here at Nurburgring with amazing drive. 12 seconds back down the road is Alessandro, who does take victory in the rookie class, but P2 overall. Fantastic drive from you, my friend. Absolutely great driving. Bass in the Mustang takes P2 in class, but P3 overall. Great effort. Matteo Gendrini in the other Porsche comes home to take P4, but P3 in class. Next up, if you got the 55 Gabriel in the CRF racing team, go on CRF boys, P5 for you. And my friend Alec in the 223 McLaren comes home in P6. Another CRF, it's a CRF takeover tonight, ladies and gents. Josh Wood comes home P7 in the 22 Aston Martin. Thorsten is P8 in the BMW. What great drive from him. Chris Mouchard in the Mustang comes home in P9. Oscar Pratt does manage to get back up to P10, although he was probably supposed to be challenging for a podium, but not sure what actually happened there. Comes home in P10. Kevin Bakiri, go on Kev, absolute legend, mate, great drive from you, P11 overall. Then we got Hammer in the one of the last remaining Porsches, come home to take to P12. Bavudas, P13. Car 65, can't pronounce her name, sorry my friend, P14 for you. Konza to come home just about in P15. Furby P16. Dobson comes home to take P17. Stanek 18. Horvok 18th place for you. Nick comes home in 19th. Quintin does take 20th. Jack, the last CRF driver, comes home in P21. Riesenberg's already back to the pits, is 22nd place, I believe. T-Gas 23rd, Somov it says 25th on there. I might be out by a little bit. Stratton 27th. Then you've got Picorni, Powell and Timms all finishing 28, 29. And we've got Kyron 30, although he's not in the race. And then we got Timms coming home in P31. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the race. And we can breathe for a split second, because no doubt there is going to be now, a backlash of I don't know actually. We do have the option for anybody who wants to have a driver interview. They're more than welcome to pop in and say hello. I'll give it a few more minutes. If they do want to come and say hello to me, I'll keep an eye on the stewards awaiting area. I will actually join there. I'll share the link in... Where are we? A bit further up. There we go. I'll drop it in. If anyone is interested, we'll bring some people in. Monkey 18, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. We got a few people. We're not going home just yet, ladies and gents. Let me turn the volume up on the Discord. There we go. I'm not sure who was first, so what I'll do is let's grab Jack in. Jack, good evening.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Not that good right now.
Not that good. Well, I mean, you did all right. You did all right in the end, right? You finished the race. That was the main thing, right?
Yeah, got a puncture in the last lap though.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not the end of the world. How did you find it out there? Tough?
Well, yeah, it was the first lap's obviously crazy like always.
Yeah.
The first stint was good, but then for some reason the game gave me way under pressure tires for the second stint.
Okay.
So like I never got above 23 psi on the second stint.
Oh.
But I was keeping decent pace considering. But then at the end, people caught up and they started hitting me off a bunch of times,
Yeah.
which definitely didn't help towards the puncture on the final lap.
No, I think I mentioned it in the live commentary. We'll definitely be putting a post out again to the drivers about driving standards. It's not been great, but that is for another day. But yeah, so Nurburgring, how do you find it as a circuit? Is it something you like? Do you like the track, or do you find it a bit more difficult than others?
I mean, I like the track. I always tend to do well down on terms of pace. Like I was top 10 pace, I would say today, but like it just didn't pan out in the end.
Yeah, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. Right, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's racing, I suppose, at the end of the day. But actually, if I look at the timing screens, you're what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in class. So that's not a bad. Like you say, you're within the top 10.
Yeah.
In your class at least. So I suppose that's a positive, right? That is a positive.
I mean, yeah, that is a positive. That is true.
Actually, no, I think you might. Yeah, you were, because you might have been actually P8 because Oscar, I think, got past you right at the end, right? So.
Yeah, but I am kind of expecting a penalty for him for punting me off.
Yeah. Like I say, we do have our penalty system open now for people to appeal or put in any penalties that are missing. So, next week we'll do a reverse grid. We'll let you guys know in the chat when we do it. So yeah, looking forward to that one. So hopefully you might get a bit of luck and you might start on pole.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. But so yeah, no, mate, really do appreciate you racing with us this evening. You have a great rest of your evening, and
Yep, you too.
See you soon.
Yep, see ya.
See you, mate. Cool. Right, let's get Matt in. Matt. Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah.
How was your race?
Yeah. Pretty bad. Lap down to the nearest car.
What happened?
Since lap 3.
What happened? Did you wreck? Or got wrecked?
I got wrecked in lap 3. Got sent into the wall. And yeah, I had to repair. So yeah, that's it.
Ah, man,
it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but like
it's just a bit frustrating, you know. I had a worse start. I was just cautious to not crash with anyone.
Yeah.
I was prepared to like start climbing backs because I had top 10 pace at least for sure. Because I was constantly trying like gapping down the guys lap in front.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was just overtaking all race, just unlapping myself.
Oh well, yeah. I've just seen the contact between you and the BMW. Yeah, that was that was not great.
That sent me into wall, and then
that crash killed like 2 or 3 other cars.
Yep.
Whoops. I mean, you had nothing to do. You were on brakes. You were literally waiting for traffic to get past you. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. That. But look, yeah, the pace was there. That pace was definitely there. But look, we move on to next week, I suppose.
Yeah, it's still P28 in the end.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
I hope to get some nice moves, overtakes. It was good. It was good. Just a shame.
No, it's a shame. It's a shame, and it's good to see. It was good to see some TOGA drivers in the race. So yeah, I really appreciate it, man. But yeah, go and have the great rest of your evening. Got a couple more people to get through, and we'll see you next week.
Of course. Have a good night.
Yeah, and you, mate, legend. Thank you, mate. Chris, what a dumb race at the start. Penalty for starting wrong. I was in the right lane and no position. Don't know what happened there. Did you get a drive-through then, I assume? You must have got a drive-through penalty. Let's bring in Kev. Good evening, Sir Kev. Good evening, Sir Kev.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. How was the race for you?
Oh, wow, I tell you.
Sweaty?
Sweaty. Permanently sweaty. I like had the sweat running to my eyes.
Oh, I can imagine.
clean my glasses off, and then I tried to wipe it with the back of my glove, and then promptly went straight into the back of someone.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, it was. I mean, these the level in these rookie races are just, it's insane. You know, there's a few seasons I've done now.
Yeah.
And the level just keeps going up and up, and I'm very impressed. I had some hard racing today. Not my finest hour. Had a bit of contact, a couple of penalties. Not also not my favorite track.
No.
But I think I did okay.
At one point, you were the proverbial cork in the bottle between you and, say, 6 cars behind you. So that's why I said, was it sweaty? Because I imagine you were trying to hold these drivers up.
Yeah, it's like trying to drive in your mirrors.
It's the hardest thing.
So hard.
Yeah.
It is absolutely so hard.
Yeah.
You can see how sketchy my driving was,
Yeah.
because I was driving in my mirrors. I had a fantastic battle with a Ferrari for many laps.
Was it Oscar?
And,
was it the red Ferrari? Is it Oscar? Oscar Pratt? Was it car 12? Was you battling with?
He came at the end of the race, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, he was rapid, man.
Swallowed. He just swallowed us all up. he had. You have to find it. Near the end of the race, when he caught up to me, he.
Oh, did he go on the outside of you?
On the outside of the chicane.
Yeah, I saw
was
that.
Like,
you had that live on stream.
You have
yeah.
got to be joking.
Yeah.
Props to you, friend. Props to you. That was a great move.
Yeah, no, he did well.
I think it was Furby.
Oh, I've got it on stream. Yeah, car 44 you were battling with on the first stint,
yes,
if you like.
In the first stint, we were battling, and I think I actually tapped him at some point. That's when I was sweating into my eyeballs. I couldn't see anything. But I apologized to him, and the other thing I totally forgot to do was put the TOGA livery on.
Oh, that's silly. That's fine.
But yeah, maybe I need to go back to the academy, to the mentoring, to learn how to not crash into people. You
need wipers for your glasses. That's what we need to invent.
I need wipers for my glasses. Absolutely. But a truly enjoyable race. I was worked from start to finish, and this is what I live for. It was so fun. It was so hard, and I haven't had a race like that in forever, and now I just want to race some more.
Oh, amazing! Yes.
Yeah.
We've pleased one. We've pleased one man tonight. I can sleep well this evening. Absolutely. Amazing.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. If I haven't mentioned it enough times, please go to the mentoring channel.
Yeah.
And let Barry and the gentleman teach you how to drive properly. Not me. I'm not an example of good driving. You guys have done fantastic work. I don't think I could have driven that race that I did today without the work of the TOGA Motorsport.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, no, thank you very much, Kevin. Those good words are kind. Really do appreciate those words. And yeah, good racing there, mate. I was hoping you'd come into the interview area, because I was like, yeah, Kevin had a workout tonight.
Absolutely. I need a shower.
Yeah, love it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Thanks.
Amazing.
Thanks.
No worries. Catch you in a bit, mate. In a bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mate. Oh, I can go to bed a happy man tonight, man. The fact that one person enjoyed tonight's racing. We have one more person. Hopefully my Discord's working. There we go. We got Bass. Bass, welcome in. How are you?
I'm good.
It's I don't know if I've not personally spoken to you before in the interview, and you. Oh, what's happened here? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Did you move?
No.
All right, moved you. Let me start again. Welcome. I haven't spoken to you before. You're a new name inside our community, so I'm not sure how many races you've done here at TOGA Motorsport, but
It's my second.
oh, you're second. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And a
Last week
and a
was a
podium.
disaster. Yeah.
Last week was disaster. This week is
Yeah.
is pandemonium. So there we go.
Yeah.
It's
A lot better.
amazing. So P2 in class, P3
Yeah.
overall in the race. How was it for you?
It was a tough race, but nice battle with the Porsche. I really enjoyed it. So
Yeah, you did well because I was watching the Delta. I was watching P1 and P2 on comms, but I could slowly see you creeping up to the back of the Porsche, and I was like,
yeah,
I don't know which one to
Yeah.
show on stream. But I think I just missed your overtake on the Porsche. But once you got past, you were through, man. You'd got away. You had the pace to stay ahead. So
I think 6 seconds.
yeah, amazing drive, amazing drive. How do you find the Mustang, by the way? Because it's a car for me that I'm slowly starting to get the hang of.
Yeah, it's difficult to get the hang of, but once you got it, it's My English is not too good.
No,
But,
it's fine. It's fine.
no, the Mustang is a pretty hard car to drive, but you really need to get the hang of it.
Yeah, you really do. Yeah, you have to be. You have to tread lightly with her. She doesn't like a heavy touch. You have to be delicate.
Yep.
Otherwise,
And
you're
the
in the
setup
wrong.
has to be right.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And it's mega down the straight, right? It's so fast down the
Yeah.
straights.
That was my advantage.
Yes, exactly, and that's what probably gave you the 6 seconds of time. But we have got a reverse grid for next week, so we will obviously get that set up and sorted out for next week. I just want to say a massive thank you for racing this evening, and a massive congratulations for the podium.
Yeah, thank you too.
Have a great rest of your evening. Your English is perfect, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. Catch you in a bit, my friend.
You.
Cheers. Right, that is it, ladies and germs. I am finished for this evening. If you have enjoyed the stream, Chris, thank you very much for your kind words, my friend. It was a tricky race for yourself, but you managed to get through it, mate, and that is all that matters at the end of the day. If you are still watching us, we really do appreciate you guys still hanging around. If you are still watching, please do double tap that screen if you're on TikTok. Don't forget to like. 16 new people have followed the community tonight, so thank you so much to everybody that has done that. We also have many likes over on YouTube. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button because that really helps us, and it's free. You haven't got to pay a single penny to hit that button. Absolutely insane. And thank you very much for the follows for who was it for? Just missed that ad. We have Eve Bass, we have Mark, and we have, we'll call him Physio, shall we? I'm not sure if he's still watching. We have some brand new followers over on Twitch as well. I am done and I am out of here. Thank you very much. I would say I want to repeat myself. What am I on repeat? We are back. Don't worry, we are back on Friday for round number 2. I want to say it's not round 2 of the World Tour. We must be pushing on to round 3 now. We're back for the World Tour, ladies and gents. We are back for the next round of the World Tour on Friday evening. I'm not sure who is doing commentary on that one. I might be back for that, or I don't know what I am doing as of yet. If you want to watch some really close racing at Donington Park as well, it's going to be an amazing race. Then do tune in on Friday evening for that. If not, then we'll be back live again on Wednesday for round 3 of the Rookie Wednesdays Championship, where we will be running a reversed grid. So we'll go away now, look at all the drivers that have raced, and basically do a reverse grid for next week's race at Suzuka. So that should be epic. We've got 2 more races left in this championship. We are at the halfway stage, and we thank you for your patience and watching us this evening. I have been Hayden from TOGA Motorsport. Guys, thank you so much again for all your kind words, messages, keeping me company for the last nearly 2 hours now. Stay safe, have fun, and happy racing, everybody. Bye-bye.